A Sunday night win for the Sheffield Steelers in overtime. A great goal as well from Scott Basiuk. He's with us now. Scott, give us your thoughts on that.
We were just on the power play there at the tail end of it. We kind of wasted a little time there. They dumped it down a few times, and Dowdy got it into the zone nicely, and we moved the puck a couple times to be in danger, and he got it back to me, and I just tried to get it on net and get it by a water that was coming out at me, and shoot it as hard as you can and see what happens, and just happened to go in. I don't think the goalie seen it. There was a little bit of traffic, feels good. It always feels good to score a goal, but it's even more fun when you win.
Did he catch all of it?
I don't know. I didn't really even see it. I just let it go, like I said before, and sometimes they just go in, and it's great. It's good for the team.
Can you describe the feeling when you kind of hear the crowd go and you know it's in?
Yeah, most of the time I don't really see when they go in. They just kind of see the light, and then you're never really sure. You're kind of looking around like, did it go in or not? And then it went in. I just skated down the lane where the game was over. So let's go celebrate with everybody.
Were you surprised with how Belfast came out tonight? Because I thought they were outstanding, to say they were so short-handed.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. In the last couple of years with Manchester, we've had pretty short-staffed teams, and we go down to two lines, but they played smart and they chipped it out, and they didn't overcommit, and they didn't make that many mistakes, and their goalie played well. And that's if they do that with when they get their guys back, they're going to be tough down the stretch.
How is it different? The last couple of years, you've experienced life in Manchester, but when you're gunning for that title, can you explain the difference between playing for a mid-table finish and playing for that number one spot?
Well, there's just so many more important games. Like sometimes we would go, the last couple of years we'd go into Coventry, and you're not expected to win. I mean, it's just plain and simple that you go into games and you just kind of want to try to steal a point. And with this team, we got to go in there and beat them every time. And we've been lucky and we've been fortunate, and we've worked very hard to get our points down there. And that's the difference. Every game's huge here when you're playing for the title. You can't drop games. And it took me a while to get used to it. I was kind of I was wondering what was going on at the start of the year when everybody was getting down after we lost a couple of games in the Challenge Cup and stuff. And now I understand it. And I was thinking about it on the bus last night. Every game's big when you're in a battle for the title.
Can you keep it focused just to the next game? I suppose in some respects it's going to be easier because you've had two Sunday nights where the most difficult game has been the Sunday with Coventry and then Belfast this week. Next week the big one comes first with Nottingham in town.
Well, I think every game is kind of the same. I think our team, we've been really professional about getting prepared for every game, because even when you play teams that aren't at the top of your at the top of the league, you have to you got to focus and bring your game up that much more, because it's not going to be as intense, and you got to get yourself going. Just like guys have been playing. That's why we got a lot of older guys on this team. They they know what it takes every night. So you just kind of follow guys like Munner and Shep, and and Lamer is always vocal.
Chirping.
He's always vocal. So if you're not pulling your weight, he's going to make sure you don't.
How's the body at this point? Is it a few aches and pains?
I don't know. I'm not quite as old as Shep and Ash and Munner, but no, I feel fine, and hopefully that just continues. We're gonna have a couple days off, and I like that. The last couple of weeks I've been writing final exams, and it's been I've been swamped pretty much. I haven't talked to the boys much. Every day I go home and study, and hopefully I passed, and I think I did, for the most part. But this week's gonna be a little more relaxed, not as much work. Second semester starts, but it's gonna be a little cooler. Maybe go out and have a few drinks with the boys tomorrow night.
Well done. Congratulations on the goal tonight, and another big win for the Steelers.
Thanks, Seth.
Scott Basiuk, Sheffield Steelers defenseman, his views on another fine win for the Steelers at the House of Steel.